Thanks for joining me. If you're here, you're interested in finding the best AI article or blog writer that's available. I'm going to show you the Bluebridge-Ai.com AI's Nova. Nova is an AI writer that uses the open AI, just like ChatGPT. They're using the same machine learning algorithms, the same source code, only it's a much different environment. If you think of computers when they first came out, even back in the 70s, the Commodore 64 with a dumb terminal and that flashing cursor and the green screen. And then along came this guy named Bill Gates who gave us Windows, which was a visual navigating environment. And then Steve Jobs with Apple. That's what Bluebridge-Ai has done. It's taken the OpenAI source system, the machine learning, and created a navigation system with a user face, which is much easier for users to use and to create content faster and better than what you could get going through ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you how to use, again, bluebridge-ai.com Nova to write articles and blogs. So let's go down to, there are 150 templates that are created for users of Bluebridge-Ai. And what makes it different is these templates within each of the categories within this left navigation bar, this blue area, the templates have a lot of code behind each specific template. So if you're using like a ChatGPT, there are like 13 different types of styles and prompts just to get information. And then you're going to have to kind of volley back and forth. And I'm going to show you an alternative to that later that Bluebridge offers as well that is even much better in a chat kind of functionality. But it's much easier because in the Bluebridge AI solution, everything is kind of a one-point entry. Right, so you're not just chatting back and forth and hoping you can get the content you want, but literally it's built with all the programming behind it. Like, let's go to the article template. And I'm going to just have Nova write an article, a blog article write me a blog article about the future of AI. And I'm going to have Nova use a couple of keywords, and I'm just cutting and pasting this over. And then I'm going to include Bluebridge-Ai as a software. And that's it. So I'm going to give it just a couple of statements about what the topic is, the keywords that I want it to maximize, the product or service, the company, and then I can set with Nova, I can set the creativity. I'm going to choose maximum. I'm going to write this link to 5,000 characters. I'm going to keep it informative. You can create documents or blogs or articles using a mixture of different creativity and tones of voice. You'll find that each one of those will change the outcome of what Nova produces. And then I'm going to create very quickly this blog article. And again, I've only entered, a couple words for the topic. I've listed the keywords that I wanted to maximize and the product and service. And as you can see here in a matter of about 10 or 15 seconds, it's brought me back the article that I'm asking for. And this is the blog article all in one. So it's got everything behind the scenes that writes this content for you and presents it in an article that you can quickly go to your history. And everything you've ever generated through Nova appears, but this last article is here. We can either copy and paste it onto a document, maybe we have open on our desktop. We can print it, or you can open it right directly inside Microsoft Word. So any of those that you prefer would be the way to do this. But that's the kind of the one-shot, let's create a blog and let's do it with an article. It's all inclusive. But let's say that you wanted to do this maybe step by step. So let's start with, the blog idea generator. Maybe you just want to take this in a couple of different steps because you're not sure what content you want to write. Maybe you're developing for an article, maybe some type of a lead magnet, posting it on the web, social media, and you're trying to find something that's really going to appeal to your audience. Well, you can do that, and I'm just going to use how to use AI to improve content writing. And I'm going to go with the keywords. I'm going to go with AI writer. And then again, I'm going to max out the creativity. Set it for 5,000 characters. Keep it informative for adults. And then just see what Nova comes back with. Give me an idea for how to use AI to improve content writing. Give me a blog topic. And as you can see, it comes back with quite a few. So blog ideas, enhancing content writing with AI, gives you the outline, kind of benefits. And each of these, you can see, you could break this out. And then what I would do was I would go into the history, and then I would copy it directly into a document or download it as a Word document. And then I can come back and I can pick and choose the elements that I really want to have Nova expand on, and I can do that. I can do that within the blog through going back into the blog categories. And now that I have kind of an idea generated, now maybe I can go into the blog intro or the blog main body, and I can start copying and pasting those ideas that Nova generated for me. Or let's go into it, and it gave me a pretty good outline, but let's go into this and let's see what it does for an outline. Writer. And again, I'm going to use Bluebridge-Ai, optimal. And again, what's different is I don't have to kind of chat and guide. I'm not volleying back and forth to try to get the AI writer to give me content. I just want the outline, right? And here's another way to come up with just an outline for the topic that I want to write. So again, I'm going to go in and just copy and paste to a Word document that I have off to the side. And I can refer back to it. So you can see how very quickly I could do this, and within about 5 minutes, I could have a really good 1,000-word kind of blog article that I could use on any topic whatsoever. So I'm going to do like a blog intro, and I'm going to go back to the outline that Nova prepared, and you can see how very easily now I just cut and paste what Nova has provided, and I can generate content. And again, I can do this working off of a document. Again, I'll generate this with an introduction for that blog post that I wanted to create. So I'll come over to the history, and again, now I'll copy that. And I think you get the idea. So it makes it really simple with only entering a few words or just a couple of prompts, how quickly and easily you can get Nova AI to write an article. Even the conclusion, the body, the paragraph, the outline. So you can start with a blank piece of paper and get some ideas with the generator itself. If you wanted to, you could actually, there are a lot of different features. I mentioned briefly all the templates. Again, within the writing section, you can see there's all these categories of templates that you could use that maybe is appropriate for what you're trying to do in your blog article. Maybe you're trying to explain it, or you want to include a pros and cons. You can do that by going to the right section and obviously just putting in some simple inputs. Let's go and find a quote. And let's find a quote about, write me a quote about AI in article writing. Let's see what Nova can come back with their topic. And again, this is something that you just may want to use to expand. You can't get this, if you're using a Chat GPT, you wouldn't be able to, unless you knew, hey, give me quotes, and you're literally prompting through. You can just kind of scroll through Nova's templates, and it's going to give you all the information. Like here, again, I just wanted something to include maybe in my blog article, a couple of quotes. It's going to give me 5 quotes, give me the sources, and it gives me the references for those in an APA format. That way I can have a lot of confidence. But you can see where working off of these templates, you can do a lot really quickly, only entering a few words. So it's not like, again, you're writing paragraphs of content at a time like you're going to have to in ChatGPT to give it the instructions on, act as an expert copywriter or a best-selling author, and then, tones and voice. All of that's taken care of with the templates. Again, you click on the template, make a couple of quick, simple entries, and you're off and running. See if there's I think there's a couple things I want to show as well. So even like under research, if you want to do some facts and statistics, again, what's great about it is if you want to include any of this in your blog article, and I'm just going to put, what is pay gap between men and women states, make that a question mark. Again, I set it for optimal. And if I wanted, I could have Nova return 1, 2, or 3 different variations of this same document at one time. It takes a little bit longer because you're asking the AI to write 3 documents, obviously, but it will do that in one shot if you want it to. And that's, again, something much different than, you can't do that in ChatGPT. You're volleying back and forth trying to get the information you want. So here I just ask for some facts. It gives me a summary that I can include in my blog, some facts that maybe I want to incorporate, and then the references. Again, giving you these resources in an APA format so that you can have confidence in the information, and you can include it in your article. It's all right there for you. So if you were trying to do this on your own, you can see it would really take a lot of time. Using the Bluebridge-Ai Nova, it literally is so simple to create an article from start to finish, literally just by answering a couple of things about the topic you want or any information. Maybe it's a couple of keywords, but you can do this very quickly. And there's a lot of other tools. I think there are 150 to 200 templates right now. If you are a pro subscriber, another feature that you get is Bluebridge-Ai is powered by OpenAI. Again, it's the exact same machine learning algorithm platform that ChatGPT is pulling from, but something that Bluebridge has done is they've partnered and they have this AI team chat. So if you like that chat environment, you're going to love that. If you're a professional subscriber with Bluebridge-Ai, you get the chat with an AI team, and that gives you not just one chat, but it gives you literally a team of AI chat professionals that have different business functional expertise, like a business coach, an SEO optimization specialist, salespeople, cybersecurity specialist, data analyst, a social media manager, digital marketer, a project manager, a financial analyst, a trainer, an innovation management specialist, a human resource specialist, an IT manager, an interface designer, a software developer, copywriter, and an event planner. A lot of stuff, right? And you're going, well, what good will that do me? Well, that's because much like the templates, Bluebridge has partnered, and they're the first company in the world that actually offers not just the ability to use the OpenAI algorithm and machine learning, but their team chat is powered by Google and Microsoft's AI. In fact, it's the only one in the world. And you can see this environment is much different than even the ChatGPT. ChatGPT, it's just a blank page, a chat index. It's very sterile. But each one of these AI experts, like their templates, have programming behind the scenes to make your work much easier. I'll give you an example. Everything from, a copywriter. And we'll go into, so a copywriter, this may be one where, again, you might want to use the AI environment to help you create, again, you can do this with articles itself and write copy for your website, copy for your social media, and Nathan Porter is an expert. Well, Nathan can actually write in almost 200 languages and has more than 25, I think it is, tones of voice. And the writing styles are like more than 20. So it gives you an exponential writing power. If you don't like to type, or you're like me, you're really bad at it, well, another feature that you can't get anywhere else is literally this voice-activated Alexa type prompt. So you can use the microphone, click on it, and use the voice and just talk into the system and chat back and forth with your AI chat expert that way. So it's all voice activated, and then again, it'll do whatever you need. But it's a lot like having 20 staff professionals that have expertise in a very given functional area right at your fingertips. So I'm gonna, very quickly, I've got this copied and pasted off to the side. I'm just gonna have Nathan write me an article very quickly. And again, what's great about it is that the keywords and the drivers behind the scenes, Nathan understands as part of the SEO optimization to do this for you. So as you see, you get a complete article. The future of AI, what you need to know about AI writers and content generators. And all you have to do is you can copy the text, or you can go up to the cog and you can download it as a text file or as a PDF. So it's a different approach. It even takes the chat functionality to 10x level. But again, this is powered by Google and Microsoft AI, not OpenAI. So you're getting the best of all worlds. You're getting the OpenAI experience using a template system to help you create articles much faster and easier, and the power of writing everything else from social media to e-commerce, digital ads, training development, or HR stuff. You know, this is the AI for Bluebridge is really built for professionals, like creating presentations from start to finish, even educators. There's stuff for neurodiversity lesson plans. So there's a lot of power. You know, we talked about writing articles, but there's stuff for authors where literally you can write a fiction or nonfiction book from start to finish, and the AI templates will kind of walk you through everything and give you all the components. You just have to build it as you go. Great resource. But again, if you're looking for the best AI article or blog writer, by far it's going to be the Bluebridge-Ai.com Nova. You can get a free trial of Nova by going to Bluebridge-Ai.com, and for a limited time you can do it. You don't even have to give them a credit card. You can just try it, test drive it, see what you like. You get all the functionality. In the trial, you will not get the AI team chat. You only get that with a professional paid subscription, but you can get everything else, and you can try it for yourself and see how well it works for you.